Hello everybody and welcome to this live YouTube video. I'm just going to adjust the camera a little bit. Thank you for tuning in to this video. I just did a Facebook live video actually, and I thought, well, I'll go do one live on YouTube. Now I don't do a lot of live YouTube videos, but I think YouTube's great, obviously, for getting out to people, sharing your content and so on. And just sharing what you're going to be up to and what you have been up to. At the NLP Academy, I'm going to tell you, we're going through amazing times. It's just stunning. We completed a fantastic NLP practitioner, international coaching certification, new code NLP practitioner, new code trainers training, and trainers training evaluation throughout the whole of June, really, down in Sesimbra, Portugal, where we had people from all over the world come to Sesimbra, Portugal, come here to London as well, to the NLP Academy Centre, and also India, and take the course online. It's unprecedented, 45 different countries, 3 different venues simultaneously, and a whole world of new group of people online. Kind of makes me laugh, you know, when people who have on the peripheral of NLP very little business, yeah, they say NLP is dead and dying out. No. NLP, particularly new code NLP, is prospering, you know, and this is why we are doing so much business. You know, I think some of the smaller companies might be challenged with people seeking, you know, especially post-COVID, you know, looking hard at where they spend their money. They want to make sure, you know, they're going to get quality, you know, and a lot of experience from the trainers. And when John Carmen and I teach, we're sharing our 111 years. So it might be a little bit more now, actually, experience. That is combined experience, I'll just add. Next up for me, Monday, I've got a Portugal Friday to set up for the Master Practitioner course. So on Monday, we begin the Master Practitioner course, Monday the 11th. There's still places left on that in London and Sesimbra and online. Takes place over 2 modules. Module 1, you know, it's module 1 and 2, funny enough. Very different styles of content in module 1 and module 2. One of the core emphasis of module 1 is modeling, where everybody will undertake during that first weekend modeling project using the 5-step modeling process that John Grinder and Carmen Bostic Sinclair published in 2001 in Whispering in the Wind. And that 5-step process is: number 1, find a model of excellence; number 2, unconsciously assimilate the patterning, bring it into you; number 3, consistently deploy the patterning; number 4, code it; number 5, test it and teach it. You know, and modeling is how NLP began, and that is what we want to teach people: how to model excellence, how to assimilate patterns of excellence. You know, and again, people who don't know very much about NLP criticize NLP modeling as human. You know, they say, no, if modeling works, why can't, you know, anybody, you know, run as fast as Usain Bolt, you know, or be as good a snooker player, you know, as Ronnie O'Sullivan. If you could model them, you know, why can't you replicate their experience? Well, firstly, there's physiology to take into account, yeah, especially in an athletic task, you know, and secondly, there's to take years account of their experience and practice that took them to where they land. With modeling, you know, you could model anybody who works at a high level. It's not necessarily about getting the same results as a genius, but it's about getting the highest level of results that you're capable of, you know, given your current circuitry, your age, your physiology, etc., etc. So modeling helps anybody significantly improve their performance. You know, and in some tasks, which in the case of hypnosis from Erickson and Satir, did enable Bandler and Grinder to, after a lot of practice, to be able to get similar results, you know, as the exemplars of whom they modeled. Very few people understand modeling and its intentions and how to do it. Its key is the unconscious assimilation. I love it. You know, it exists a lot in business modeling, and I love teaching it. That's module 1. Module 2 is much more about deep change. We go into timelines, the healing patterns of NLP. And at Module 2, at the end of Module 2, everybody conducts a 3-hour breakthrough session. And in those 3 hours, that is where a client works with an area of life, not specific to context, where they want more choices. So that area of life could be health, fitness, wealth creation, etc., relationships. That's master practitioner. Now, here's something new. So John Carman and I, John Grinder, Carman, Bostic, Sinclair, and me, Michael Carroll, what we're doing in October, we're beginning a 6-month coaching program. And it's called The New Code for Extraordinary Coaching. And the theme is how to coach to get extraordinary results. And this is where we'll unpack all of our coaching patterns and the new code, particularly applied to coaching, where the people on the program will be able to come back and sort of bring us their difficult cases to work with. We will model how we coach so people can model us. John and Carmen will share the health and healing patterns that they've been working with and developing, through that COVID period, not only for working with COVID, but for working, post-COVID with certain losses, with any physiological overhang, or the psychological effects, that the 2 years of lockdown has held on people out there who are now seeking coaching. We're going to look at non-linear coaching, misdirection, provocation, metaphor, and we'll look at the business of being a coach. I'll share, the entrepreneurial aspects of being a coach. This is special. This is unique to New Code NLP. It's exclusively for people who've already studied New Code NLP. This is this is the newest and the most advanced program that we've got, and I'm very proud to be a part of it because it's different. It'll take place on Zoom. The people who come will be of a very high caliber to the program. Most of them will be already coaching. So we're going to really get this New Code NLP, and wrap it into an extraordinary coaching process for people to go out and be brilliant. So I'm very, very happy, it's just how the world, has opened up since COVID, how people, many people are a lot more connected with themselves, having been through a journey. Many people realize where they want to put their attention in life, and perhaps where they put their attention previously, pre-COVID, isn't where they want to be. The call, if you like, or market for coaches has never been this big in all my years in the business. So the coaching market has mushroomed enormously. Most linear coaching models do not hack it or don't make it for the current day. It's step one. It's like Reader's Digest coaching: step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. People are not robots. People are not automatons. They don't fit necessarily step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. You need an organic approach with multifaceted processes to help people break through the challenges that they're facing. That's it. I just wanted to sit here and share a few things. I'm up in my training center reflecting on what we did recently in Sesimbra, what I will be doing when I go back to the master practitioner course, and what I will be doing with John and Carmen in the autumn, to facilitate people to become extraordinary coaches. If you like what you hear here and you'd like to know a little bit more, send me a message. I'll be happy to engage with you. In a moment, I'm going to sign off. We'll actually sign off now. So what I'm going to say is, be brilliant, everybody, because you are. Thank you so much for watching.